Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Coffee Company live here because it's game day pre Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle United at St James's Park. So we're live on Tottenham on Tour, the world famous home of Levy's Gone. It is Wednesday, the 29th of October, and it is pissing it down with rain. Absolutely. It is 12 degrees centigrade, but it feels like, apparently it feels like 11, but it is just rain and rain. It is miserable. It is absolutely miserable, just like the Tottenham Hotspur fan base the majority of the time. But, Aki, how are you doing? I can't ask you what it feels like in Canada today because you're here.
Exactly. What I will say is for the next hour and a bit, the Frankaholic, the therapy session is open for all the Frankaholics. And I will say currently, Thomas Frank is on for a hat-trick tonight, but he's going around the country and collecting ending bogey runs like Panini stickers. And today we roll into Newcastle. It was Everton 2018, last win there. West Ham 2019, last win there. And ironically enough, Newcastle was 2020.
Indeed.
It's happening.
We don't have a good record against Newcastle in any way, stretch or form. I know we've got a couple of wins here and there, but at St James's Park, we struggle. We are struggling.
Struggled.
We struggle. But today could be a different day. But before we say hello to everyone in the chat, what's your overall feelings about the game, Aki? What are you thinking?
Mate, I'm going to be like I've been all season. I am very, very upbeat. I am very positive about the game. I really am. I think both teams are going to rotate a lot of players. Or a fair few. I mean, we're running out of options too to pick, but I'm actually feeling incredibly positive. We're going to go. Like I said, we're going to keep collecting these Panini stickers of bad runs we've had at these clubs, and Thomas Frank will collect them. And today will be another one.
I feel much more confident playing away from home at the moment. Mostly the Spurs away fans are nothing short of magnificent.
Yep.
The Spurs if we can replicate what Spurs fans do away from home in the stadium, I think we'll be really, really comfortable. But away from home, our fans.
Let me just add to that as well, Ben. When it comes to the fantastic away support, forget how amazing they are in the grounds. They are travelling up to Newcastle for an 8 p.m. midweek game.
Yeah.
Hardly any trains to get them back, so they're either staying overnight, having a very, very long drive. For a Wednesday night on a televised game, there's still up to 5,000 of them going.
Indeed.
It's incredible. They're incredible.
After just being at Liverpool this weekend, just coming, after just being at Everton, long old drive, 4-hour drive. I think it's a 6-hour drive to Newcastle.
Yep.
6-hour drive, long old drive, or it's a 3-hour train. It is a long old trek to get up. We need to replicate our away fans. All
right, can I just also say we the last time we played Newcastle in the Carabao Cup or whatever it was called then, we won 4-0. Not saying we're going to win 4-0 tonight. The Premier League, it's been bad. Carabao Cup or League Cup, whatever cup you want to call it, not been too bad.
Indeed. But without further ado, let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. There are 50 of you so far across both channels. But let's see who's in the house. We got to sub to Tottenham on Tour from Mr. Brian.
I've got a response to you, Jack. I'll get back to you, brother.
Why not sub to Tottenham on Tour for the Kauff as well? I'm here. I've been on this channel more than you have recently, Aki, but now sub to Brian.
Recently, yes, but with all the work I was doing on what's it called? Late Night Lily White.
Yes.
And everything. But yes, you are a very, very proud partner of the company.
I'm an Ontorian as well.
You are.
I'm an
You are.
Ontorian. We have Mr. Joshua's in the house saying Dagulites and Ben Woods. Big up, gents. Good to see you, buddy. Mark Taylor, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Colin Crossamano, good to see you, buddy. Indeed, that would be the Colin Crossamano derby. The Crossamano derby. We got Darren Johnson's in the house. Big up to both of us. Andrew Gregory, our first YouTube member, clocking in for today. Good to see you. We have Angie's in the house. Probably going to talk some utter rubbish as usual, but we love you anyway, mate. Good to see you. Shem Tang is in the house saying afternoon. Mr. Ben Giovanni, Mr. Dagalicious. Hey, Brianelli. I like Brianelli. That's a good name. Brianelli. I like it. Sunny in the Valley. Big up. We have Tom 81's in the house.
Big up, Ruby.
A YouTube member. No, he's watching La Liga. He's watching La Liga. He's there.
Yeah. He is gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He was at El Clasico. At El Clasico, they had an see you next Tuesday, EO.
It's an El Levico. It's now El Levico.
Which I just said. It's an see you next Tuesday, EO.
Yeah. Yes, we have Ghosted's in the house.
Big up, Ghosted, brother.
Hopefully you're well. Stew Boy, YouTube members in the house. Yes, Frank does have a poor record against Eddie Howe. Yes, we have Aderi. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Barbaric. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Billy's in the house.
Big up, Bill.
I have no idea how to pronounce his name, so I'm just calling you Lionel, like Terry Tibbs. Lionel.
Oh, big up from South Africa.
Big up from South Africa. Lionel. Whoever remembers Terry Tibbs from the greatest from Phone Jacker and Face Jacker. Lionel. Good to see you, buddy.
We're on. Wait a minute. Let's just ask this question. Why, when we go away, brother, it's a lot more compact. You got to remember, the away fans that go travel everywhere with Spurs. And it's always like at White Hart Lane when it was a very, very loud stadium. It's like the die-hard and the hardcore. And when White Hart Lane was so noisy, they had sections there that were the proper singing section. And then we build a massive stand to have massive singing section, and they don't put them in there. So it's kind of all scattered along, and a lot more people now aren't going to football because the cost involved in it. But the away fans are just, honestly, you look at the Everton game, you hardly heard Everton. And that's a 50,000 seater stadium, and there were 3,000 of us. Big up, our brother.
Magnificent the other day. We have CDO Spurs. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well.
Nate's here. Big up, Nate.
Good to see you. Mr. Joshua. We have Ryan G's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Yes, come on, sub to Tottenham on tour, and make sure you hit the like button. And also, if you are in a position at the moment, please become a member and support the channel. Angie.
What's he saying? Because I'm on my phone, I can't see.
It's a lonely place being top of the league. No one wins the league in October, Angus. You do this every year.
Yep, he doesn't learn. He does not learn.
We have Ryan's in the house. Three-year Spurs. Good to see you, Ryan. Hopefully you're well. Levy wants to buy shares in Barcelona. It wouldn't surprise me. You know what? If I was Barcelona, being where Barcelona are at the moment, financially in tatters, there's one man that can actually save that football club, and it's Daniel Levy. He can save that football club financially for all the drama with the drama and the stick.
Let me just turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. 1 sec, I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh no, he's falling. He's falling.
I'll be back.
He's falling.
What did you just say? Come in here. Come in here right now, Mum. Come on.
Oh no.
No, my mum just can hear us saying big up. She said big up to the lights.
Yes, big up to the light. Big up to the light. If there's anyone, all the shit we give Daniel Levy, there's one thing that man is brilliant at. Daniel Levy is brilliant at generating money, and that's what Barcelona need at the moment. They need someone that's going to go into that football club and generate their money because they are financially in tatters.
Yes.
Whatever
But
they are.
he can do it for La Liga. But anyway, that's enough talking about him. Off we go.
Yeah, that's enough giving him credit. Yes, indeed, Ryan. We have Tom81 with 21 months of membership, and he gave us 20 months of memberships over at the Kauffie Company. Big up to you, Rumi. Ian Ferguson's in the house. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Colin Cross is saying the scum freeze at Newcastle, their fans are all over you. They are very, very loud.
Yeah.
They are very, very
well,
loud.
just remember as well, with Newcastle, they have you right up in the heavens as well. So it's very, very hard. But that's what it is.
We have the number one Agambar in the world. Good to see her. We have
It's Daddy Kiriakou. He's in the chat.
We are dual streaming, buddy. We're live on 2 channels, as it says at the bottom of the screen. Good to see her. Yes. Did you guys talk about the Archie Gray's injured?
Yep, he's out for 4 to 8 weeks.
Oh, great.
Came out today.
Okay, not brilliant.
Came out today.
This rumour is actually heating up, and I'm very interested. We're going to talk about the Newcastle game, so I'm going to star this comment, Colin Crossamano. I'm going to star this comment. But yes, they might hate him, Angus. They might hate him, but he will save that football club. He would save that football club monetarily. Yes, indeed. They would run him out of town. We have Angel's in the house saying, big up, lads, and chat. Question, did you see Ademola Lookman's goal last night? No, I did not. The reason we didn't get...
Honestly, I just say yesterday, I took Isaac and Noah to see We Are Tottenham TV, see Ben and Sim at the studio because they're dying to see him. So we spent some time there. I was meant to be on Last Word of Spurs last night at 9 o'clock. I got home, I was so tired. I had a coffee, a very strong coffee to keep me awake, laid down at 6 p.m. I woke up at 20 to 4 this morning.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything that happened yesterday. Not a single thing that happened in the world of football or any world.
I think they didn't want Lookman in because of the whole African Cup of Nations in January. I think if they are going to bring him in, they'll bring him after AFCON because he will be playing. So I would like to have seen Lookman in, but I would like to have seen...
I don't agree with that at all because we brought in Aurier, we brought in Basumas, we brought in...
No, but that was a different era. If we're going to bring in a left winger for this season, we need one that's constantly available, which is why they wanted someone like a Savinho. It's why they didn't make a move. I'm not saying I wouldn't have Lookman because I wanted Lookman. You know, I was champion. I was championing it, but I can understand why they didn't bring him in. But I would like Lookman in January. I think it's a top player. Big up, Brandon. Good to see her. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Angus, you're listening to 2 people who are ultra Levy out. You're listening to 2 people that are ultra Levy out. But Daniel Levy would make Barcelona globally institutional again. He would generate them so much money. Forget football. Forget football. Take your Arsenal hat off. This is me as someone that was at every single protest. I'm telling you, he would save that football club. He turned Tottenham from a £28 million company to a £2 billion company. More. So I'm saying to you, if they brought him in as their global head of generating money, he would be brilliant for them. Listen, Angie. Listen. I wanted McTominay before he left at United. I really like Scott McTominay. We'll talk about Newcastle first. I'll talk about Scott McTominay later, but we'll talk about it. Saying hello to Mr. Dagul. Yes, we'll talk about... yes, it was Lookman's first goal this season, apparently. Yes, Semenyo's another one. Semenyo's another name. We'll star that. Yeah, they've got crazy schedule. Like they're dumb enough to put people on 600 grand a week, Angus. If you're thinking Barcelona ain't dumb, they've put on players on £600,000 a week, and they're now so far in debt. It's unbelievable. We'll go away. Yeah, indeed, Ryan. Let's talk. Just keep him away from the football. Indeed, right. Newcastle. What's the dangers? What do you think is going to happen tonight? Personally, I'm going to start.
Go on.
I think this is going to be a game of massive rotations for both teams because Newcastle are not doing too well in the Premier League at the moment. They're 12th in the league. They're going to have to start putting some performances because their local rivals, Sunderland, are blowing them away. They're blowing them away. So Newcastle are going to need to put some performances. I think Spurs and Newcastle will both make massive changes. We won't see the likes of Kudus. We won't see the likes of Joao Paulinho to give them a bit of rest. I think it's going to be two teams that don't have their best players in going, and I think it's going to be very interesting. I think Spurs, with our lack of defenders at the moment, will go with our strongest back four because we have to. We haven't got the players available. I think we'll be able to keep a bit solid, and I think we can get through this game. I think I see us winning tonight, Dagul. I see us winning, and our away record speaks for itself so far this season. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Spurs win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Spurs win. I think our set pieces, like Billy has just said, I think our set pieces have been excellent, and I don't think Newcastle have been that convinced. I'll have to look at the stats, but I think we'll get through tonight's game. I just see it happening. I could be wrong, but I think we'll win 2-1.
Okay, so it is going to come down to squad rotation, and if Frank has left them at home or on the bench, I don't think one of Paulinho or Kudus will play today. And I think Kudus needs to rest more or have him on the bench to come on. You look at it right now, the place that we're stacked for changes is midfield. Midfield, left wing, right wing. Does he start Mawani to get more minutes in this game? Does he bring him off the bench so he's had more time off the pitch to come on? Because Chelsea's got to be the one where he's like, right, we need you, Chelsea, but he needs minutes. Does he rest Simmons? Does Simmons need a rest, or does he play him centre or 10? There's loads. I think midfield. Midfield. I don't think you see Paulinho and Bentancur today. No. And if you do, I've got a feeling it will be Bentancur, Paulinho, Sarr, and Simmons on the left. That's what I think. The main thing is I'm trying to go through Newcastle's squad. Like, if Newcastle. This is what we've got to look at. If Newcastle were to make, let's just say 3 or 4 changes, who are the ones that you really, really want to see out? And first one on the list, I don't want to see Guimaraes anywhere near this game today. Yeah. He probably will be.
Bruno, he is a phenomenal footballer.
I love that man.
He's
superb.
Brilliant. He's a brilliant player.
He's superb. You got to hope it's him. You got to hope it's Voltamita, or whatever his name is. What's his name? How do you pronounce his name?
Voltamard. He's a good player.
Mate, he's very good. Mate, we need Kevin Danso on him big time if he plays. Oh, by the way, I'm absolutely in love with Kevin Danso.
We know this, Dagul.
Yeah. Oh, mate, it's off the charts. I love that man. That's what we got to look at. I mean, if you could have, like I said, Ben, if you could have 3 Newcastle players out, or 4, let's say 4 max, and people in the chat, there's 75 of you here. You could have 4. If Newcastle would have 4 players rested tonight, which 4 would you hope they were?
Ooh.
Go on, man.
Guimaraes, Gordon.
100%.
Yep. I think Gordon I think he's quality. I'd love to have a Gordon in the Spurs team. He does it all. And I like that he does the Princess Diana haircuts every week. I think that's very funny. I think that's great. I'm gonna go the striker Walter May, however you pronounce his name, and someone just mentioned it in the chat. I don't want Wissa to play because I think Wissa will try and get one over his.
I forgot about him.
I think Wissa will try and get one over his former manager.
Yeah, but then Thomas Frank can tell Kevin Danso or Mickey, this is what he does all the time. He'll be doing this. So I know the things that, oh my God, that could happen. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Nick Pope might even get arrested. It might be Aaron Ramsdale.
Oh, yes. long throw-ins at Aaron Ramsdale all game.
It could be.
Hell yeah.
It could be Aaron Ramsdale. Who knows? I mean, this is the thing. You got to remember, Newcastle. The good thing with this game is that we're both in the Champions League.
Tonali's another player.
He was on the bench. He was on the bench against Brighton this week. Completely forgot about him. This is the thing. You got to look at this because they've got Champions League next week. I don't know who Newcastle have got the weekend. We've got the massive game coming up, haven't we? We've got a huge game. If Spurs can win this game away, or should I say when Spurs win this game away, it will send a big message to people. Obviously, if we can do it, that we beat Newcastle, and then Saturday beat Chelsea at home.
Start getting the ball rolling.
Yeah, it will start sending a message to people.
Joel Linton, he's quality. Joel Linton.
He's changed his career going into midfield, but I think when he's got Guimaraes next to him, kind of like what Ledley King does with people next to him, anyone looks good. He's very easy to wind up and like Richarlison, basically.
Yeah,
like Richarlison. If you can get to him, you look at the kid. There's so many key battles in this game.
Newcastle so playing away at West Ham, so that's an easy win for them at the weekend.
There you go. So yeah,
that's an easy win. Of
all the games they could have had, that one would have probably been the one we would have said as a fan, don't give it. That's going to be easy for them, isn't it? Yeah. But remember, they're defending champions.
Yes, they are.
Newcastle are defending champions. This cup means a lot to Newcastle Football Club and the Geordies. Yeah. So it's going to be a spicy game tonight. It really is. It's going to be. I mean,
Whistler is already ruled out, apparently, according to Ronnie.
Oh, thank God, Ronnie! Thank God, Ronnie, brother. I hope you're good, buddy. That's. So, who else they got up front? Walter. Mate, talking Newcastle. There's a few people we know that have had fresh starts, and one of them's in Newcastle. Don't know if he'll be supporting Spurs or Newcastle. We shall see. We shall see who he supports. But we shall go. But yeah, there are so many things to weigh up for tonight.
Richarlison didn't even have form at Everton, big tigger. He's never scored more than 13 goals in a Premier League season. So we're asking for Richarlison to come back to form. There's no form. Richarlison has never had form. I feel really sorry for the geezer because I think he's a very off the pitch. He's very likable. But I think we're just going to have to call it as it is and just say Richarlison's nowhere near good enough for Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, I think it's a bit harsh what you said about Everton. He scored some vital goals that kept them up.
He did, but he's still never scored more than 13 goals in a league season for them.
No, that he's never been prolific. He's never been prolific.
Scorer of great goals, but not a great goal scorer.
He's never been prolific, but he did a lot for Everton. But what we're trying to do at the moment, it doesn't suit him. Unless he is scoring, he is very, very
annoying.
You forget he's even there. But that's the thing. Who starts tonight? Who starts up top?
Alanga's a good player as well. Let's not forget about Alanga.
Who starts up top for everyone? And I'm just talking about the striker.
Alanga's a good player. I like Alanga. I think we are as well, Athelston. Big up to you, sir.
Same. But Ben, if you had to pick a striker tonight.
Craig wants us both banned. Look, we're both going. And Craig has unbanned us. He's unbanned us.
There you go. But if you, I'll pick up Graham, just in Gray's in here as well. But if you could, everyone, if you could start a striker tonight, who do you think, or who would you want? Who would you want? Not who is he going to pick. Who would you want up top tonight?
I would like to see 45 minutes from Kolo Muani in the first half and then take him off at half time. Get a bit more minutes in his legs, and we'll have Richarlison in the second half.
Do you know what? I'd rather it the other way round because if it goes to penalties.
Yeah.
Actually, Richie ain't bad on penalties, is he?
Go straight to penalties after the 90th minute.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, no, I think it's 120, actually.
I think you're right. The first time.
I think it does go straight to penalties. I think it does. Well, I'm just trying to remember Manchester United Grimsby. I'm sure it went to penalties. Yeah, I'm sure it goes straight to penalties.
Everyone's. Let's see what people are saying. Tell or Kolo Moani. Kolo Moani. Richie Moani. Moani. Tell. Gons believes in Tell. Big up. Barbaric say Moani. Moani looked sharp the other day.
He did.
Tell, Moani, striker Van der Ven, because why the hell not? Big up. Big up. Van der Ven up front. Moani.
So it looks like Moani's the overall winner by quite some distance. Big up, Abelson.
There's no extra time. Big up, Chrissy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Pens after 9. Straight. It is straight to Pens.
There you go.
Vicario might be the key man. He might be.
Yeah, but no, do you know what? I think today, like Doncaster, it'll be Kinski.
Maybe.
It'll be Kinski. Yeah, listen, right now, I think the biggest question of that now is Vicario's had 2 fantastic games. Do you keep it going to keep the flow and the momentum? Or do you rest him? Because I'm sure Kinski would have been told, listen, you're playing in the Cups.
Goalkeepers need a rest as well.
Yeah, I know, but that's not what I'm saying, though, Ben. What would you do right now? Because Vicario, for the last 2 games, has been sublime. Do you want to keep that going? Like, you don't drop a striker in a goal streak, do you? In a hot streak.
Who's the better keeper on penalties?
Well, Vicario, I don't think saved a penalty.
I don't even think he saved a pen against PSG either, did he?
No, did he? No, they missed the first one. Did Vicario save it, or did they miss?
They missed, I think. I think Kinski will probably play.
There you go. So there's a big game for him as well.
Yeah.
It's a massive game. Listen, we were playing Doncaster. He didn't have a lot to do, but that save from that volley was incredible. Yeah, he turned onto the post. Well, there you go. Ghosted was right. He hasn't been. So, yeah, it looks like people are mainly going Kinski. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It should be Kinski.
I want our top goal scorer up front, Mr. Own Goal. Big
it's not, mate. He's not the top goal scorer.
Mickey Van der Ven is.
Yeah, mate, our centre back.
Mickey Van der Ven up front. He's got the speed, the tenacity. Get Vicky Van der Ven up front.
He really has. But we'll again, we'll have to see what happens. So it looks like the public have spoken, and it's Kinski in goal and Moani up top.
Thank God Spurs teams are not governed by our chat. Thank God Spurs YouTube doesn't govern who starts, because with as much as I love them, you have Donners there, you'd have Donners, you'd have everyone, you'd have who's the kid that's going through the ranks at the moment?
Barnett, Lucas William Barnett, Williams.
You'd have Barnett. You'd be playing all the kids instead of our proper players.
He might be on the bench again. He might get some more game time.
Maybe give him 10 minutes if we're winning.
He looked bright when he came on. He did look bright, and I saw that, Angus. I'd love nothing more than to get you at home or away in the next round. I'd love nothing more.
Chris has given his whole 11. Big up.
There you go.
Kinski, Spence, Van der Ven, Danso, Udogi. Is he even
Destiny
fit?
Back?
I'm not sure. Bergvall,
Destiny's back. Brilliant.
Simmons, Odebear, Tell, and Johnson is what I expect. Big up. Will Dane
Wait a minute. Sorry, I want to look at that team. Can you bring that up? Because I just tried to do it on my phone stupidly.
Kinski, Spence, Van der Ven, Danso, Udogi, Bergvall, Sarr, Simmons. It's a bit weak in midfield.
I'm liking that team.
Tell, and Johnson.
I'm liking that team.
I think we need to go a bit stronger than that.
But Kudus, mate, you have Kudus on the bench, you have Paulinho on the bench. If need be, you have Moani and Richie.
Will Dane Scarlett ever play? No, he's nowhere near good enough. I feel sorry for the kid. He's nowhere near good enough.
Well, I have to say, do you know what? He may be nowhere near good enough in your opinion, and you may think that, but none of our other strikers are doing anything at the moment.
No, they're not, but he's still not good enough.
But I understand that, but if 3 of them aren't scoring right now, Then you can give him. You've got the option.
He only scored 2 goals in a season at Oxford. I know it's only Oxford, but I want to. If you're supposedly good enough for a Premier League football team, he's got to be scoring goals. And so the same thing about Lancashire.
What just happened?
You pressed the button. He's booted me off. Dagul's going full.
I don't know what's going on this phone. Yeah, I'm trying to do things on my phone. Maybe I should just drop that. Big up, Leo.
We got Leo's in the house. Hi, Leo. Destiny is out. If Lubo was in charge and all the kids would start, Jamie Donnelly would be recalled and would be the first name. Yes, if Lubo and Shawnee Slater were in charge, big up to them, boys. Big up to them. Udogie is injured. Yeah, I think Udogie is injured as well.
Damn it.
Tom thinks Newcastle will go full strength. If we go to... If Craig was running the team, Brian Hill would be starting.
What's Craig said? Sorry, the comments are so... I can't see what Craig said.
If we go 2 weeks, we'll get blown away. I think so as well.
I can see that.
He's not shown it anywhere. Seaman's only got 60 minutes on the weekend, didn't they? Play him into form. I think give him a bit of time as well. Scarlett is one of the worst players I've ever seen live and snapped and shouted at his own manager. It shows.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe. Needs to go to a championship team or a League One side. We got Lee Wizzy's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, Wizzy. Brian Hill was our only chance at glory. you don't need to know who said that. You know exactly who said that.
Yeah, I can definitely tell who said that. I can see the people's images, their photos, but because my eyes are so bad, I can't see the words. So I know when you bring up Craig's comment, I know who it is. It's Soldier Boy.
I'd start Richarlison because unfortunately Moani isn't quite fully match fit yet, and I'd save Moani for the Chelsea game. I'm slightly agreeing with you, but we need to get him we need to get minutes in him regularly. If he has a week off, so I would rather, instead of playing 90 minutes, I'd rather him play 25 and 25. I know it's a lot less time, but it's more regular. We need to get regular minutes into his legs. If you can't just have long. We need to get regular minutes, and that will get the match fitness up. So I would prefer him to play second half, or I would play him for the first 45 minutes of the game, and then take him off at half time.
Well, don't you think with him getting fitness, the best time to bring him on would be when Newcastle players are tiring?
Could do.
So he's got a bit of the advantage in freshness, rather than doing it. Look, I think they've got him earmarked for the next few Premier League games. I expect nothing else than Moani to start.
Okay. I have Brian Hill vibes about Simmons. I don't.
No.
Personally.
Don't say that, Colin Cross-Romano. Don't say that. Do you know what it is, Colin? So many people right now, and I mean not just with Spurs fans, but everyone across all teams. You sign a player, and people expect them immediately to have like a Jurgen Klinsmann or Rafa van der Vaart impact and start, which would be lovely if they did. I think Frank's come out and said he's not physically strong enough or used to this, which is fair. Gareth Bale had to bulk up and everything. You saw Ronaldo. They all do this. I think might have had a bit of a shocker, and the German league can be quite physical, but nowhere near the intensity of the Premier League. So I don't think he will be a Brian Hill by any stretch of the imagination. I just think we start seeing the best of him after Christmas.
Chris is saying both teams will rotate as much as they can. Howe already said he will utilise his squad. Only chance we have for me is stinking out a clean sheet and snatching it on a set piece. Yeah, you're probably right. But that's what tournament football's all about. Moondog, big up, buddy. And we got Ed X with a $10 super chat YouTube member saying thank you both for your honesty, passion, and being great. I wouldn't call myself a great gentleman personally. I do my best. I have my mishaps. I have my issues, but I try my best. Dagul, he's just Dagul. But big up to you, Ed.
Thank you for the support as always, brother. It means a lot.
Xavi will be a top player. I think so as well. I think we need a temporary striker in January, maybe. Do people expect that, or is it just an easy target for opposition fans? Maybe, but you've seen with your boy, Wirtz, people are panning Wirtz already. They're panning him.
They are.
It's going to take time. Players like Ekatike have gone in like a duck to water.
He's been brilliant. He has been brilliant.
I really wanted Ekatike, and the moment I watched him with Alex when Frankfurt played us, and I was watching it with Box Office and I watching a game of football together. That was an experience. I saw it after. Yeah, Ekatike's quality. He's class, that boy. He is very, very good. Dagul is justified what he is. Newcastle United doesn't amount to the hill of beans to Tom. Nah. It's a bit. Werner has more GA per 90 for us than Odebear. Don't you start on my boy Odebear. Don't you start.
Do you know what? What I will say with Odebear, I think you and I think, and I think it's pretty likely that he starts today on the left. I think it's highly likely he starts on the left. I think he has improved game by game as in getting to good positions and being a bit more confident with himself on the ball. But when it comes to the final decision, the pass, the shot, whatever, he's still not got it. Yeah. So I do believe he's getting more confident. I do believe he's understanding the system a bit more. He's just got to work on that end product big time. Yeah,
indeed. It's going to take time. It takes time for players to adapt to a new league.
You can't really say that with Odebear.
It takes... Odebear, he should be a backup. He's not ready. He's not ready to start. I'd say... But the one thing I would say with Odebear is you can see game by game, he's getting little by little bit better. You can see there is improvement there. Do I think he's the best player in the world? No. Nowhere near.
Thank God. Thank God. If you'd said yes, Odebear is Ballon d'Or worthy.
Odebear is better than prime Lionel Messi and Ronaldo combined. I'm going on. Who was the player last year that I'm just going on the train? I can't remember. I'm being an Odebear fanboy just for the sake of it.
It was Brennan Johnson, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was Brennan Johnson last year, wasn't it? It was Brennan Johnson.
It was.
He's done his bit. Brian Hill was clear. No, he wasn't, bud.
Again, we're going to have to wait and see. But you know what? Talking about him, he's not good enough. He should be a backup.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the transfer stories.
Let's talk about it.
Because you started one, didn't you? Or a couple.
Yes. Scott McTominay. A lot of links are coming out for Scott. There's also links to a player that plays for Marseille, but I will not mention his name on my channel because he is a disgrace. And I don't want that man anywhere near Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. No, if, buts, and maybe. He's disgusting. Get him nowhere near Tottenham Hotspur. You all know who I'm talking about, but I'm not mentioning his name. Scott McTominay. Very interesting one. We had this conversation 3 years ago, and I wanted McTominay nowhere near Tottenham. But since he's left Manchester United, he's been a revelation to Napoli and the Italian league. Mm-hmm. He has been absolutely quality. So, do I think this will happen? Probably not. Antonio Conte loves him. He loves him. So unless Conte leaves at the end of the season, which with Conte, anything's possible. Anything's possible with Conte. The man can have an argument in an empty room. I like McTominay. I really like McTominay. And I think he would do really, really good. As a number 8 at Tottenham Hotspur, I think he'd be very, very good. What do you think?
So I was kind of like you when he was at Manchester United, but the season before he left, he was saving Manchester United week in, week out. He was coming up with very, very important goals. I would snap your hand off for him right now, but you mentioned Conte loving him. I think he's absolutely loving life in Italy.
Who doesn't?
But some people want to come home or whatever. I think the Italian style of football and the difference to the Premier League, I think he's loving his life out there. I think he is genuinely having what do you want to say? I don't say a rebirth because he's still a young player. But he's found a league, he's found a manager, he's found a club where he's adored. And I do mean literally the Napoli fans absolutely adore him.
Call him Muck Maradona.
Yeah. So you look at it. Would I have him? Yes. Do I think this is a non-starter as a rumour? Absolutely. There's loads of them coming out right now.
Yeah. There's loads.
You've got to remember, people, we're entering November on Saturday. So now this is where all the silly rumours start. And now that it's Paratici and balancing templates and juggling them all, but then going over that way or narrowing down. Would I take McTominay? Absolutely.
Just this conversation that he had about the and I totally, whenever I go on holidays to Italy, like when I took Mickey there for the first time a couple of years ago now, almost, that the food there, living there, the life is so much. I know Angus has been saying he's being bothered every 2 minutes because they literally see him as a god. Muck Maradona. Imagine being called Muck Maradona. That
Napoli of all places.
Compared to Maradona is unbelievable. That they think he's a god, but they're going there, going to a supermarket and just eating the tomatoes like they're sweets. It's just amazing. But I can understand it. I can understand.
Yeah, I mean, what's the chat saying? Would they take him? Do they think it will happen?
Yes. I would take Ivan Toney from Mr. Joshua. I would take Ivan Toney as well.
All day long, I've been saying that. All day long till the summer, till we bring Harry Kane home. All day long.
Levy's been lewd. Big up.
Big up. Mate, I got your WhatsApp earlier. I'll respond to you later on. Mate, you know what? I've been so tired. I've got like 37 WhatsApp messages to reply to from different people. I've been so bad. But I will get back to you, Lou, by Levy.
It's him and Billy Gilmore's is having a fun time there as well. We got Cunha. You should be training, Sunshine. You shouldn't be watching Tottenham on tour. You should be training, Sunshine, saying you're going to lose. You ain't beating Newcastle with set pieces. Well, Arsenal beat every single team every week with set pieces.
Exactly.
You know it. So let's calm it down, Matheus Cunha.
Exactly.
Goes the level Serie A to the Premier League. Yeah, Premier League is it is a more competitive league than Serie A. No one is disputing that. No one's disputing that. But it's good players can come from. It's not like if you want. Let's say Arsenal wanted to buy Bastoni and Bastoni wanted to go into Arsenal. No one is not disagreeing that Bastoni doesn't go straight into that Arsenal team. Bastoni is top quality. There are some top quality players in Italy. Lautaro would get in a lot of Premier League teams. There's so many good players in. Modric would still get in a lot of Premier League teams at 40. There's some good players. There's some good players.
Did you start another one, Ben?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it was mainly the McTominay one. You were. So yes. Listen, we need a goal scorer from midfield. He's got the strength. He's got the tools. I personally think he doesn't want to leave Italy. I personally think he's had the season of his life. He started off this season brilliant. I think he's loving the culture. I think he's loving the lifestyle. And sometimes you weigh up coming back to England or the Premier League, or you weigh up, do I want to change the quality of life I've got and my routine and where I'm living? And there's a lot more that goes into it. But I just think this is a non-starter. I'd welcome it, but I think it's a complete non-starter.
I'm not saying that Gabriel is better than Bastoni, Angus, but I think Bastoni is better than Nkapie, personally. He's better than Calafiori. He'd get in your team. I think he'd get in your team quite easily. I think you change the way you play football to get a Bastoni in. I think he's that good. Lukaku would get in a few Premier League teams.
Very few right now.
He'd get in a few teams, though. He's still a goal scorer.
Yeah, but he didn't really when he came back to Chelsea on his second stint.
They were a mess, though, weren't they?
And United, he was a flop. When he was at West Brom, when he was at Everton, he was shit up.
He was quality.
And then So, but put it this way: would you like Lukaku at Spurs?
Over Richarlison and over Tell? Hell yes. Yes.
I would make. No, but then you got to remember the amount of money we would have to spend to get not a chance.
That's a good question. Who would you rather have in the Spurs team, Lukaku or Richarlison?
No, but then you've got what you got to look at it as well, though, Ben. What I mean by this is Lukaku was to take a hell of a lot of money, and for the money that we would have had available.
Player by player, though, Aki. I'm not talking wages. The package is an important factor, but if we go player by player,
Lukaku has flopped in the Premier League, apart from Everton and West Brom.
He's also been good in the Premier League in some aspects.
Everton and West Brom.
We have Marianne's in the house, saying big up Ben Bryan and all in chat. We've got Logan's in the house. Good to see her. Do you think Lookman is liking Italy? Lookman's had a good career in Italy. I think he's fallen out with a lot of the hierarchy over at Atalanta, and I think he wants to change. And
what you got to remember with Lookman as well is Lookman spent a lot of time in England, then went abroad for a while. McTominay's just started his European career, so I think McTominay will be back at some point. I just can't see it being this January or summer.
Yildiz and Paz are good players.
Yildiz all day long. All day long. My number one pick.
Paz will end up at Real Madrid at some point. He's a good player. He's a really good player. Yes, Archie Gray is apparently out for 4 weeks.
4 to 8 weeks, yeah.
Yes, Kevin De Bruyne has a really bad muscle injury. And he's he's been playing for a long time now. But people have forgotten how long Kevin De Bruyne has been playing for. He's been playing for a very, very long time. He's but yeah, when it's time, it's time. Richarlison is terrible. Bastoni can play anywhere in defence. He's quality. Yildiz is wanted by Real. Yes, he is as well. Nico Paz and Yildiz are both wanted by Real Madrid. They're quality. They're very
I'll do Yildiz over Paz every single day of the week.
I would have gone for Højlund. There is a player in there. Højlund he's playing well at Napoli. He's playing very well there.
What happens when I'll tell you what, so apparently is Onana in Turkey.
Yeah, but that's the Turkish league.
Well, it's still a very, very physical league.
It's a very physical league, but it's the quality. You've seen there's a very funny meme of what's his name? Ruben Amorim, and it's like pre-Lamens, because their goalkeeper's now Lamens, and then after pre-Lamens, he's like stressed and sweating. And then afterwards, he's wearing a pair of sunglasses in a Ferrari. Again,
he's been a good buy. He's been a good buy for United.
It's a good goalkeeper. Good goalkeeper. I can't remember. Semenyo's never come into Spurs.
That's the one that someone said that I thought you'd start. As much as everyone goes on, but believe me, it would be incredible to see Semenyo. It's just there's no way we're dropping £100 million straight away. When I think you can get better. I think you can get better. Maybe not better on form right now.
I don't think so,
mate. If you're telling me you think right now Semenyo is one of the best wingers in the world.
Yes, at the moment.
No.
I think Semenyo gets in so many teams. Is he the level of Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo and players of that ilk? No, but he's definitely that step down from them guys.
No. I think you got no. He's doing it for Bournemouth right now. He's playing for Ghana. He hasn't done it in Europe. Obviously because he can't play in Europe, so that's not against him. I'm not brandishing or branding him anywhere near that level yet. And to go and drop £100 million on him.
It's a lot of money.
I think you can go and get left wingers, if Tottenham do their scouting right, with a higher ceiling at a much better price than £100 million for Semenyo.
Yeah. Semenyo will be a Gunner or a Liverpool player. I think he will end up at Liverpool personally. Is he better than Brian Hill? Is Semenyo better than Brian Hill? We've got to ask the question now.
Is he better than Brian Hill?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Easy. Yes, he was. I think Conte's training methods are very, very intensive, and they will. Semenyo is very good, but I'm with Brian. He's got to show more that warrants that price tag. Yeah, people want. Bournemouth don't need the money at the moment. They've sold so many players. That's why they can ask for that money, because they don't need it. With the a player that they've sold to Real Madrid, and I think he's doing brilliant. Dean Howson's class. He will be.
Put it this way. If Bayern Munich said to us in January, right now you could have Harry Kane, the price is £75 million.
Bosh.
Even at 32,
Bosh.
you go, there you go, done.
If we can have Harry Kane for 75 million, I'm telling Will to load the car up. We're driving to Munich, mate.
But what I'm trying to get at is if someone like that.
Firstly, we're driving to Cockfosters to pick you up, Brian. Then we're driving to Munich to pick him up.
But that's what I'm trying to get at. 100 million in January or for Semenyo. What's he done that warrants £100 million?
He's just quality.
But he's not a £100 million player. Harry Kane at 32, at 75 million, even though he's the end of the career, I think everyone in this chat would go, bomb, there's 75 mil, bring him home.
It's also the sentimental factor with Kane as well.
Even at his age, he's worth 75 mil. I'm saying if I was chairman and Bayern said that to me, I'd wire it over before he finished the sentence.
Yeah, bosh.
I mean, there you go, done.
Harry. Give me.
But that's what I'm trying to get. I think there's Malik Fofana. People are talking about that guy at Borussia Dortmund, Adeyemi.
Yeah, Adeyemi. Mkhitaryan the other day. Who was the player? Akliouche. Akliouche is quality against us.
I think they're all under 100 mil.
Yeah.
I think they're all fantastic players. I think they're all younger than Semenyo. I think that. But this is the thing. This is what we do with the Premier League. We see these players playing it very, very well. And then it's like, we do this every year as Spurs fans. There's one player that everyone wants and thinks we can just drop absolutely ridiculous, stupid money for him. Don't get me wrong. I think Semenyo is brilliant.
Yeah. Harry Kane and Semenyo, get them both in. Harry Kane and Semenyo. If our front three next year was Semenyo, Kane and Kudus, I'd be fucking delighted.
Mate, I think the whole Spurs fan base would be. But you look at that, and you've got to remember, I think we do bring in one key player in January. But I can't see it. I do think Keane can change things in the next two windows. But they're not going to go from one extreme to £100 million player. That's not going to be happening.
Ryan is saying Amora. I don't know the player personally, but people are saying his name. No, I wouldn't have Sonny back. I love Sonny, but we saw last year he's doing really well in the MLS, and I think he will get a move on loan I don't know where he's going to go on loan in Europe for a couple of months, because he's going to be on loan for 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, there's even rumours he could go back to Korea, South Korea, which would be wonderful for him. You know, he's not going for the money. Yeah. If he could be home with his family for the first time in years, like during a football season, maybe that means more to him. So you never know. I mean, if he came back for 2 months, I wouldn't mind signing back for 2 months at all, especially with our left wing problem.
Comparisons, that's what. He's from Wolfsburg. Been watching a lot of him recently. Like him a lot. Still better than Odebear. My boy Odebear. I'm sticking by him. I'm not sticking by him.
That was the quickest 180 there. I'm sticking by him. Yeah. I'm not sticking by him.
You did not see me in our group chat the other day. We were in a group chat and I'm Vicario.
Yeah.
Like, I was flipping and flopping. My goalkeeper, not my goalkeeper. He's my goalkeeper again. That was me the other day.
But again, like I said, we're going to see what happens in January. But now it's most important, obviously, is tonight and then Chelsea. Can you imagine if we get all 3 wins? So a win away at Everton, a win away at Newcastle, and a win at Chelsea, at home to Chelsea. Weeks don't get much better than that.
Yeah.
Weeks don't get much better than that. But you know what, people? Start getting your predictions in for tonight whilst we start having a chat. Everyone's predictions for tonight's game. And you said what, 2-1, Ben?
I said 2-1 Spurs.
Do you know what? I don't know why. I just think penalties.
Mm.
and we win. But there you go. So who do you reckon are five? If it goes to penalties, who's Spurs' 5 penalty takers?
I'm going Mickey van der Ven because the man's the GOAT.
Did he? Who missed our penalty? Tell and was it Mickey?
Was it Mickey van der Ven? I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember. There's Matisse, Tell, and I can't remember who it was.
It might have been Van der Ven. It might have been him.
Andre Porro definitely takes one.
Porro, Van der Ven. I'm going to go Bentancur. I think Bentancur will take one. I think he'll come off the bench. Kolo Muani.
Well, you say Kolo Muani. I think it might be best to say whatever striker's on.
Yeah. But we might have 2 strikers on. We might have to, and I think if it goes to pens, I think we'll win 4-2 on pens.
Okay, so 4-2 on pens. But if I had to predict a scoreline, do you know what? You said 2-1. I'm going to raise both sides up. 3-2. 3-2. Okay. But I do know for the next 4 games in a row, I am in the We Are Tottenham TV studio for watch-alongs. For this game, the Chelsea with Ben.
Yeah.
The Copenhagen with Sim, and then United with Ben. And I'm with them both tonight, which I'm looking forward to.
We're not mentioning them, Big Tigger. Everyone that wants to be a Spurs fans who have your opinions, let's just keep it sane in the chat. We just want to...
What's being said?
Big Tigger is saying, what's your message to the fans who still want Ange back with us?
Oh, listen,
whatever your opinion is, everyone's welcome here. As long as you keep it nice in the chat, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, what I will say with this as well is I went on Twitter before the stream, and you should see the amount of people that are in heavy support of Ange that have gone, oh, but I thought it was Ange's fitness. I thought it was this. I thought it was that. That's how it works, isn't it? That literally everything is a comparison. Everything has become a comparison now, which is just getting out of hand. Listen, Ange has gone. We said it ages ago on this channel. We'll talk about it when things like this come up, but it's old news. It's old news. He's gone. He's gone, and anyone that still wants him back is, in my opinion, absolutely ridiculous.
I like this. Ange is welcome back at any time at Spurs. He can buy a ticket to see any and all games he wants. Big up.
That's right. He can do. He can. Mate, he can come in if he can. If he comes in, if he ever went to the game and I was there, he won us a cup. I'd clap him.
Yeah.
I'd clap him. Massive respect. My nephew's first trophy they ever saw alive, or first trophy period, was because of Ange Postecoglou and the people on the pitch.
Yeah.
So that like I said, that never goes away for me. He won a trophy. Do I want him as Spurs manager? No. Did I want him out? Yes. Would I welcome him back as a Spurs manager? Hell no. If I saw him in the street or if I saw him in the ground, would I be rude to him? No.
He's a legend at the football club. He's a legend. Like it or lump it, he's a legend. But on that note, we're going to wrap the stream up. We will be back Friday for another episode of Tottenham on Tour. The Coffee Company will be back tomorrow for all the usual chats and all the usual fun and games. And we are counting down to next Monday, where Coffee 2.0 begins next Monday. So the world will change in terms of the Coffee Company streams. There's going to be a lot of change. And for those that don't know what Coffee 2.0 is, basically, I get a shop next week. I finally have my own coffee shop rather than a little man cave at the back of a parade. We're getting a proper coffee shop. So streams will change. There will be a lot of things up in the air. There will be some vlogs about me building a coffee shop. It's going to be a disaster, but very fun to watch. But, Brian, it's time to close the therapy session.
It is. Well, first of all, I will say on Friday when we stream, it will be my beautiful wife Ilana's birthday. So I'll be sending her a happy birthday message on this. And then for the rest of the day, I am literally, she's got a half day at work and we are spending the whole day doing Netflix watch parties or whatever she wants to do because I can't be with her. So I will, for now, close the Frank therapy session. Thomas, Frank. Thomas, Frank. I've got to do it with one hand because otherwise the phone will drop.
Just let the phone drop.
and as always, Levy's gone.
And as always, everyone, if you still know what the Kauff is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.